A very good morning and warm welcome to respected Principal Madam Dr. Uma Rele, HOD Dr. Madhuri Deshmukh, IQAC Coordinator Dr. Meenakshi Iyer Gangopadhyay, Library Advisory Committee Member again Dr. Meenakshi Iyer Gangopadhyay, Dr. Chinmay Diodar, today's key resource person Dr. Mangala Hiravde Madam, teachers and research scholar. We are all here for the one-day national webinar on research visibility and metrics organized by Library under the aegis of IQAC. Teachers and researchers spend considerable amount of time in writing their research articles for journals. However, once it is published, the focus shifts to next paper or next research. Due to lack of proper visibility tools, these papers get lost among thousands of published research papers every year. So what is research visibility? Research visibility is typically based on how easily discoverable your articles are, how often they are being cited, and by whom. And research metrics are the two measure impact of research paper. Today's webinar is basically meant to cover this and much more. We have amongst us the expert, Dr. Mangala Madam, who will enlighten on this. Now, I request our principal ma'am to say a few words.
Good morning, everybody. It is a great pleasure. Namaste, namaskar to everybody. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all for a lovely webinar which has been taught by our IQAC and our Knowledge Resource Center, our library. And it is a great pleasure to welcome you all for this one-of-a-kind topic for today's webinar. So I would like to welcome Dr. Mangala Hiravde Madam and the topic, research metrics and visibility. I was also wondering how it is going to be dealt with, and I'm sure all of us are going to benefit today immensely by the inputs given by our expert today, Dr. Mangala, because most of you are going to be doing your PhD in dance, and some of you have already finished. We are also going to learn today as PhD guides how to handle your PhD in the best manner, and see to it that how we all benefit together today from this webinar. I really am looking forward to you, ma'am, because I heard we are always a little skeptical when it comes to PhD in dance, because it is a very different kind of a research, because dance exists in time and space at one point of time, and to handle at the research level, though it has been happening in Nalanda is completing 50 years now next year. So research has always been a part of Nalanda's curriculum and everything. But then the way to handle it in today's terms will always be more relevant. And I also came to know, madam, that your daughters are dancers. One of them is pursuing PhD in dance. So I'm sure you will be understanding our hurdles at times when it comes to PhD in dance. I'm sure we are really going to benefit a lot today. Looking forward to your session. Thank you so much, ma'am, for accepting. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy and listen and learn a lot. Thank you. I think we can go ahead now. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Uma ma'am. Now I request IQAC coordinator, Dr. Meenakshi ma'am, to say a few words.
Namaskar. On behalf of IQAC and the Library Advisory Committee of Nalanda Nrityakala Mahavidyalaya, I extend a very warm welcomes to Dr. Mangala Hiravde and all the participant teachers and research scholars. The main aim of research is to add value to academics. Research in dance is nothing new. But at the same time, when it has to be at par with the other disciplines and areas of research, there are several problems which are faced by dance researchers and research students of dance. There are certain tools used to measure research impact. We just now heard that it is indeed important to make research visible and accessible. Our research really needs to be noticed, it needs to have an impact. How easily are these articles available? How often are they cited? By whom are they cited, etc.? All this is important. At the same time, awareness of certain researcher profiles like Google Scholars, Scopus, etc. is also essential. The main objective of today's webinar is to acquaint us with all the above mentioned factors and clarify all these issues. And Dr. Mangala Hiravde, our resource person for today, will indeed throw a lot of light on this subject, which remains a certain mysterious element to us dance scholars. Thank you, ma'am. Once again, I welcome you, and I would request Dr. Chinmay Devdar to please introduce our today's resources.
It is really a great pleasure to introduce a prolific scholar like Dr. Mangala Hiravde. After a very bright academic career, Dr. Mangala is presently working as an associate professor at Department of Library Science and Information in Rashtrasanta Tukaroji Maharaj Nagpur University. Formerly, she was HOD, Postgraduate Teaching Department of Library and Information Science. Madam has rich experience of more than 22 years in the field of education of library science. Dr. Hiravde is recognized as research guide in RTM Nagpur University and NCV Amravati University. Under her able guidance, 19 students have completed their PhDs and 6 students now are working for their doctoral research under her. She has guided 34 MPhil dissertations and as many as 6 masters in library science dissertations. Madam has presented scholarly research papers in national and international conferences. She has shared session on international property rights and copyrights in 7th International Conference in Sri Lanka. Dr. Mangala Hiravde is regular resource person for orientation and refresher courses organized by UGC, AICTE and CBSE. In that capacity, she has delivered 200 lectures. Madam has completed many research projects. To name a few, UNESCO Salis Information Literary Interactive Portal for South Asia in the year 2007-8. UNESCO Handbook on Open Access. Encyclopedia of Cyber Behavior that was in the year 2012. Minor research project on architecting a model for science virtual library. Then a major research project on creation of learning object repository in library science. She has also submitted ICSSR project titled as Design and Development of Online Objective Question Bank for NetSet and JRF in Library Science and Social Sciences. Dr. Mangala Madam is on editorial board for 2 international conferences. She was former chief executive and editor of journal Information Age. She is editor of Vibgyor, a national research journal. She is paper setter for Nagpur and Amravati University and she is involved in activities of Board of Studies and university level committees. She is life member of professional associations like INA, ITIS, ISLIC, BLA, LISA and SALIS. There is a saying in Sanskrit, Vidwan Sarvatra Puchyate. So Dr. Mangala Hiravde, she has received many national and international awards and honors. To name a few, she has received Emerald Indian Library Science Research Fund Award, that is from UK, Best Citizen of India Award, that was in year 2011, T.V. Varghese Best Paper Award, Granthamitra Puraskar, Shiksha Ratna Puraskar. Madam, we are really fortunate to have you as resource person. So I request you to start your lecture. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, a very good morning to all of you. And thank you for such a nice invitation and introduction about me. And today I'm going to discuss on the research measurement criteria and how to make your research more visible. Okay, so let's start with the very important aspect nowadays, and that is we must know what UGC care list is. Okay, see, this is UGC care, and the full form for it is University Grants Commission Consortium for Academic and Research Ethics. Okay, so this is a list of quality journals UGC has suggested to the researchers and teachers to present their research over here, to publish their research over here in these journals. And as you have already seen, the page looks like this, and you can search here as per the title, subject, and all. And this list is divided into two groups. You can see over here. This is UGC care list group 1. So the experts from every subject, they have made one committee to recommend the journals, and all those journals recommended by the experts in respective subjects are listed over here. And all the PhD research scholars are given the recommendations, that is your research or PhD work should be presented in these journals. It should be taken care that you should first try to publish your papers in group 1. Okay, and this is group 2. Group 2 covers the journals which are indexed in Web of Science and Scopus, right? Now what this Web of Science is? Web of Science and Scopus, these are the citation indexing services. These are not free, but these are subscription based. If you have taken the access to the Show the Sindhu of UGC, अभी आप सबको शो द सिंधु पता होगा. शो द सिंधु ये यूजीसी का एक सर्विस है फॉर यूनिवर्सिटी लाइब्रेरीज, राइट? तो इफ योर university is subscribing Show the Sindhu, then you will get the access to Web of Science citation indexing service, right? And Scopus, you all know, it is also a citation indexing database. So I would like to cover all these terms and how it is related to our research. Okay, slow by slow we will go. See, when you search under UGC care list group 1, we will talk about group 1 now. Okay, then if you give the keyword performing arts under the search, okay, as a subject, then you will be retrieving around 35 journals. So all the researchers should go through all these 35 journals of performing arts, and they can shortlist the journal to publish their paper. This is the very first step. Okay. Now, how the journal is measured for quality? What are the criteria? Okay. The first criteria to measure the quality of the journal is it should have ISSN number. Now, ISSN stands for International Standard Serial Number. This number is assigned to the journal for keeping the bibliographic control. That means how many journals in respective subjects are published from each and every country. And this is the unique number. There will not be 2 ISSN for one journal or 1 ISSN for 2 journals. So the basic criteria is it should have the standard serial number. Okay, and as far as India is concerned, the headquarters of CSIR, that is NISCARE, which is situated at New Delhi, is the nodal agency for assigning ISSN number to any journal. So, before selecting the journal for your publication, you must see what is the unique ISSN number is there. If it is e-journal, then e-ISSN number will be there. If the journal is available in both the forms, that is online form and even in the hard copy, then it will have both numbers, e-ISSN as well as ISSN number. Okay. Now, the second criteria, which which shows actually the quality of the journal, is whether it is peer reviewed or not. Okay. If it is peer reviewed, what do you mean by peer reviewed or refereed journal? देखिए, कोई भी जर्नल पब्लिकेशन होता है तो उसका एक एडिटोरियल बोर्ड होता है. Peer review process means when you submit your paper to the editorial board studies actually the micro subject you have dealt with in that particular paper, and then they will shortlist some peer persons from that particular microfield. They will send your paper to the two referees. The referees will go through your paper and they will decide whether the paper should be accepted or rejected or needs revision. If they suggest revisions, then again the editorial board gives you that particular paper and asks you to make the revision accordingly. You make all the revisions to the satisfaction of the referees, okay, and then your paper will be accepted for publication. See, peer review can be done in two ways. The first one is blind peer review and the second one is double blind peer review. Okay. Blind peer review means only your identity is removed from your paper. Okay. Only the subject content will be given to the referees so that there should not be any bias of your name and fame. That is peer review. Okay. Blind peer review. एंड डबल ब्लाइंड पीयर रिव्यू क्या होता है? डबल ब्लाइंड पीयर रिव्यू में होता है कि आपकी आइडेंटिटी तो निकाल ही दिया जाता है, लेकिन वो दो रेफरीज को भी आपस में कम्युनिकेशन करने का कोई चांस नहीं होता है. एक रेफरी को पता नहीं होता है कि दूसरा रेफरी इसका कौन है, दूसरे को पता नहीं होता कि फर्स्ट रेफरी कौन है. ओके, सो दैट इज ब्लाइंड पीयर रिव्यू प्रोसेस. नाउ the third criteria is citations. Okay, so how many citations that paper received, that is also a major criteria, and it decides the citation index of author. Okay, suppose you have published one paper in a journal which is having ISSN number and which is having peer review policy. Okay, and that paper gets 10 citations in 1 year. So that will be the author's credit. That means 10 people have referred your paper and cited in their paper. Okay, so this is actually the citation index, and the track of all these are kept by these citation indexing services, that is Scopus and Web of Science on international level. Okay. Now, after citations, the next point comes, what is the impact factor of your journal? Okay. So we will discuss all these 4 criteria in detail in subsequent slides. Now I am coming back to UGC care list. See, this is the search page of UGC care list, and you can select subject from here. You can enter over here performing arts, then you will be retrieving 35 journals from list 1. Okay, What is list 2? We will see in next slides. So here, for example, I have selected social sciences. So total 302 journals are there. Here you can see ISSN number, EISSN number is there. See here, ISSN not available, but EISSN is available. That means this journal is an e-journal only. There will not be any hard copy version of this particular journal. And you can see the details of this journal. You can go through the editorial board and you can send your paper to this journal. And as far as library and information science is concerned, total journals are 19. And at the end, I would like to show you your journals also. At the end, 35 journals, which is covered under UGC Care List 1. Okay, so these are the journals. See here, this is actually the search page. This is list group 1. But here you can see this is group 2. So this group 2 covers the journals which are indexed in Web of Science and Scopus. Web of Science is the service which publishes Arts and Humanities Citation Index, Science Citation Index, and Social Science Citation Index. And Scopus is maintained by Elsevier. Okay. So this is list 1 and this is list 2. Now, when we talk about research metrics, I would like to quote one sentence which is given by William Thomson and Lord Kelvin, that if you can measure that of which you speak and can express it by a number, you know something of your subject. But if you cannot measure it, your knowledge is meager and unsatisfactory. Okay, so quality measurement tools you should use. Now, what actually research impact is? Research impact is the effect research has beyond academia. When the knowledge generated by our research contributes to, benefits, and influences the society, culture, and our environment and the economy, it is said to have research impact. Okay. Now, research impact is measured in terms of citation impact and impact factor services, then journal impact, book impact, research impact, that is individual research impact, and measurement of estimates, right? Now, citation measuring databases. There are so many citation indexing tools available. The first one is Scopus, the second one is Web of Science, third one is Google Scholar, and the fourth one is Indian Citation Index. See, for teachers and for the researchers, actually these 4 citation indexing tools are very useful. You forget about all this. If you have the knowledge about these 4 tools, then you can enhance the quality of your research and you can select the journals more properly. Okay, so Scopus, Web of Science, Google Scholar, and there is one more, that is Indian Citation Index. Now we will see one by one what these are and how this can be used for enhancing the quality of your research. Okay, Scopus. See, Scopus is subscription-based database. The institutes can subscribe these databases, but this page is free. You can see over here. It will give you the source list. That means the list of the journals subject-wise in your subject. You can use this. So this list you will get at free of cost. So you can easily trace which journals of your subject are indexed in Scopus. Okay. Now, what it covers? See, this is actually the January 2020 statistics. It covers 25,100 titles, then 23,452 peer-reviewed journals, and under this 5,500 are fully open access journals, 294 trade publications, 852 book series, and you can see over here 9.8 million conference papers from over 1,20,000 worldwide events. So this is actually the coverage of Scopus, and this is the Scopus metrics page, and this page is also you can access freely. And if suppose if you want to know some individual authors publications which are available under Scopus, see I have given my name here, Hirwade Mangala, and here my 9 papers have been indexed in Scopus. Okay, and if you click on this, you can get the list of all those 9 papers. So in this way you can search by author also, by subject also. Okay, and this is the graph. So 9 documents are there, and total 20 citations are there, and according to Scopus my H index is 3. Okay, now what is H index, I will also clarify that point. Okay, now see, these are the 9 papers which are indexed in Scopus journals. Okay, see these are the journals. This is my statistics as per Scopus. You can search for your statistics also, and here you can see the filters are given over here, and you can make advanced searches also. And here you can see these many results are there. You can select here subject area, and you will get the list and what details you will be getting. See site score, then percentile, citations in 2018, documents from last 3 years, percentage cited. This type of metrics you will get from Scopus. Okay, suppose here I have selected one area, okay, one subject. See library and information science. So these many journals you will be getting. You just do one exercise that you put performing arts over there, and you can retrieve the journals which are indexed in Scopus for performing arts. You will see that at the end of this session. Okay, practically I will show you on the screen. Okay, now this is very important. I have selected one journal, that is Journal of Information Technology. Okay, so all the details you will be getting over there. The publisher is Springer Nature. You can see ISSN number is there, EISSN number is also there. Okay, and here this is very important, site score. Okay, site score, this is the terminology used by Scopus for denoting the impact factor of the journal. Hello, can you ask, can I ask any question here?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please.
Are you getting the things? Are you getting the terminology which I am explaining to you? Are you understanding, or any doubts are there? Till this slide, any doubts are there? Please ask me.
Ma'am, actually, ma'am, there is a lot of disturbance coming from your side, ma'am.
My side?
Yes, sir. In the background, ma'am.
Background?
Yes, ma'am. Like, breeze kind of sound is coming.
Okay, okay. I switched off the fan. Now, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Perfect, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So, any doubts till this slide?
Yes, ma'am. No doubts, ma'am.
No doubts, na? You are getting the things, na, clearly? Okay.
Yes.
So, this site score is the terminology used by Scopus for denoting the impact factor of any journal. Okay, so what impact factor is? This is the fourth criteria to show the quality of the journal, right? This is very technical subject, I know, but you must understand as a researcher all these key terms. Okay. How the site score, that means impact factor of the journal, is calculated. There is one formula to calculate the impact factor of the journal. See, कोई भी जर्नल का इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर काउंट करने के लिए आपको पिछले 3 साल का डाटा लगता है. दैट मीन्स सपोज आपको अगर 2018 का जर्नल का इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर काउंट करना है तो गो बैक. सो 2015, 2016, 2017, राइट. ये 3 साल का हाउ मेनी पेपर्स आर पब्लिश्ड within these 3 years, and for those papers how many citations are there. So that data will be required. So here you can see during 2015 to 17 in this journal 84 papers have been published, and for these 84 papers at the end of 2017 they received 635 citations. So total citations received divided by total number of papers published, that will give you the impact factor of that particular journal. So the impact factor for Journal of Information Technology for the year 2018 is 7.56. In the Scopus terminology, it is also called as site score, right? So this is the formula to calculate this impact factor of the journal. Now, Scopus is subscription-based database, but some of the portion of Scopus database can be accessed under open access, that is totally free from the cost, and that is called as SkyMago. And SkyMago is giving you 2 more values, that is SJR and SNIP. Okay, so whenever the colleges or the universities, they go for NAC accreditation, so under the publications category, NAC will ask you what is the impact factor, SJR factor for an citation index, okay, and H index. All these criteria you will have to quote over there for your publications. So this is also a new word, that is SkyMago Journal Rank SJR, and UGC always asks the SJR of your publication, right? Now we will go ahead. Now I will introduce you with the Web of Science. Web of Science, you can get freely the access from universities. The universities, because universities have the subscription of Show the Sindhu of UGC, right? See, this is actually the Web of Science page, and Web of Science Services is giving you Science Citation Index, Social Science Citation Index, and Humanities and Arts Citation Indexes, okay? And you can search from here, okay, the journals you will be getting over here. Then it will also give you the statistics like top 5 papers, most cited papers, most cited authors, like this. All these metrics this Web of Science portal will give you, okay. In this way you can search this Web of Science. Now the third thing you should remember, that is Google Scholar, okay. See, Google is different. It is a general search engine, but Google Scholar is the scholarly part or scholarly communication of Google, right? When you search in Google search box, what you are getting, and when you search in Google Scholar, you will be getting different things, okay. So this is actually the Google Scholar page, and you should explore this page because there are so many activities they are given over here, like my profile, and Google Scholar is giving you a unique service, that is my citation. And one very peculiar thing you will get, the difference between Google and Google Scholar. If you put the name of the author, you will be getting all the publications of that particular author which are accessed through Google Scholar. And one unique thing is, see, this paper has been cited by 27. These have been cited by 24. And when you click on this, you will be getting how where your paper has been cited, right? See, Google Scholar is giving you My Citation service. Okay, when you register under My Citation service, it will give you all the papers, the metrics of all the papers of yours available under Google Scholar. See, now this is my page, and you can see it is giving you me the details. That is, my 20 papers are present under Google Scholar. This is the first paper. This is cited by 27 people. अगर मुझे देखना है कि 27 जर्नल्स कौन से हैं जिसमें मेरे पेपर को साइट किया गया है, यू कैन क्लिक ओवर हियर. See here, you can see 152 citations for all these papers under Google Scholar are available. Then, according to Google Scholar, my H index is 7 and my I10 index is 6. अभी ये I10 index का मतलब क्या है? I10 index का मतलब ये है कि आपके कितने पेपर्स को 10 से ज्यादा बार साइट किया गया है. ओके, आपके कितने पेपर्स को 10 से ज्यादा बार साइट किया है, दैट विल डिसाइड योर I10 इंडेक्स. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू गूगल स्कॉलर, माय I10 इंडेक्स इज 6 and here is H index. My H index is 7, and how this index is calculated I will show you. Okay, see, H index का concept अगर आपको पता करना है, it is very simple one. देखिए, मैंने 10 पेपर पब्लिश किए हैं अभी तक. 10 papers are published to my credit. अभी मेरा पहला जो पेपर था उसको 20 साइटेशंस मिले. मेरा दूसरा जो पेपर था उसको 18 साइटेशंस मिले हैं. मेरा तीसरा पेपर जो है उसको 15 मिले हैं. चौथे को 13, पांचवे को 10, 6 को 9. सेवेंथ पेपर गॉट 8 साइटेशंस. ओके, सो my 7 papers have been cited more than 7 times. That means my H index is 7. ये कॉन्सेप्ट सबको पता चला? बी इंटरैक्टिव, बोलिए आप.
Sorry, ma'am, can you explain this repeat?
Okay. H index means my 7 papers have been cited 7 times or more than 7 times. Okay, that number will decide your H index. अभी देखिए क्या होता है, मेरे 10 पेपर पब्लिश हो गए, लेकिन मेरा जो 8वां पेपर था उसको 2 ही साइटेशन है. 9वें पेपर को 0 साइटेशन है. 10वें पेपर को 0 साइटेशन है. दैट मीन्स 7 times 7 पेपर्स मेरे साइट हुए हैं इंडिविजुअली. सी, दिस इज मोर देन 7, दिस इज मोर देन 7. ये समझ में आया आपको?
Yes, yes.
हाँ, अभी मेरा H इंडेक्स बढ़ के 8 कब होगा? जब ये 8वें पेपर को 8 से ज्यादा साइटेशंस मिलेंगे या 8 साइटेशंस मिलेंगे. देन माय H इंडेक्स विल गो टू 8. अभी मेरे 10 पेपर है और पूरे 10 पेपर को, मतलब यहाँ पे भी साइटेशन बढ़ गया, यहाँ पे भी 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 बढ़ गया, और 10 या 10 के ऊपर ये पूरे आंकड़े आ गए, तो मेरा H इंडेक्स बढ़ के हो जाएगा 10. गॉट द पॉइंट?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear now? H
Yes,
index,
yes.
it is very important for every researcher and for every teacher. They must know this concept. Okay, ये हो गया आपका. देखिए, गूगल स्कॉलर में कुछ और भी चीजें आपको देता है जो हम एक्सप्लोर नहीं करते हैं जनरली. देखिए, गूगल स्कॉलर विल गिव यू फ्रॉम हियर टॉप पब्लिकेशंस इन द कैटेगरीज. ओके, suppose if you are selecting this social sciences category, then subcategories will be there. Okay, and under social sciences, see, Journal of Business Ethics is on the top. So in this way also you can select the top publications according to Google Scholar in your subject. Okay, this facility given by Google Scholar generally we do not use, but it is also one must know. Okay, see now subcategories under social sciences. These many subcategories are available. Suppose if you want to know about this, then according to Google Scholar, this journal is on the top in library and information science. Okay, with H5 index is 60. Okay, so in this way you can select the top journals for sending your papers also. Now I am coming to the fourth tool which you must know, that is Indian Citation Index. देखिए स्कोपस और वेब ऑफ साइंस जो है वो इंटरनेशनल लेवल के साइटेशन इंडेक्सिंग सर्विसेज है, और वो पूरे वर्ल्ड वाइड के टॉप मोस्ट जर्नल्स को इंडेक्स करता है, टॉप मोस्ट इन क्वालिटी. ओके, एंड पब्लिश्ड बाय द टॉप मोस्ट पब्लिशर्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. लेकिन आपको सबको पता है कि इंडिया जो है, हमारे यहाँ पे बहुत सारी लैंग्वेजेस है, और केवल इंग्लिश ही नहीं तो मराठी, हिंदी, साउथ इंडियन लैंग्वेजेस, ये सब लैंग्वेजेस में रिसर्च पब्लिश होता है. और दूसरी चीज क्या होती है, दीज आर नॉट इंडेक्स्ड बाय ऑल दिस वर्ल्ड वाइड इंडेक्सिंग सर्विसेज. सो for Indian published journals, there is one more citation indexing service, that is Indian Citation Index. I will just show you. This is also subscription based indexing service. This is actually the page of Indian Citation Index. You can see over here, and you can see the ICI counts. Indian Citation Index counts these many subjects and these many journals. See, for agriculture 87 journals, anthropology, and the list is over here. Okay, and this Indian Citation Index indexes research articles, review articles, short and brief communications, editorial letter to editors, research notes, case studies, case reports, and all. Okay, but it does not include the advertisements, digests, obituaries, then book reviews, news and views, announcements, and from the desk. Okay, so you must know this Indian Citation Index. When you subscribe this particular Indian Citation Index, the page will be open for you, and see, it is covering now. This is the backdated page, but as on today, around 1200 journals have been indexed in this Indian Citation Index. Okay, and you can see what services it is providing: simple search, advanced search, then institution analyzer, data comparer, then journal analyzer, then cited reference search. These are all the services this is providing. Okay, now when you search for, see the keyword I have given, bibliometric, and under topic. Okay, so in this way you will be getting the results, and what details it is providing to you. Indian Citation Index, see, this is the title, these are the authors, then this is the source, and this you can see how many times this article has been cited. Okay, so this and abstract also it will provide to you. So in this way the full record will be seen over here. See, these are the bibliographic details, then this is the abstract, and these are the details. Okay, and you can search this for citation reports also, where your paper has been cited, and you will get institute wise comparing facilities also given to you. Suppose if you want to compare the research of Bombay University, Nagpur University, and Amravati University, and like that you can make the searches, and you can see which institute is on the top. So all this comparison you can do by using all these facilities like institution analyzer, Okay, this is institution analyzer. See, these are the veterinary institutes, agriculture institutes, you can see, and the topmost institute is IRI with 4411 articles over here. So this is also the uh, service or tool you should be familiar with. So till now I have told you the four services, citation indexing services, that is Scopus, Web of Science, Indian Citation Index, and Google Scholar, right? So we can always use Google Scholar क्योंकि वो फ्री है. बाकी सब सब्सक्रिप्शन बेस्ड है, लेकिन वो तो फ्री है. तो आप कहीं पर भी आपका रिज्यूम देते हो तो गूगल स्कॉलर का डेटा जो है वो आपको देना चाहिए कि रिगार्डिंग योर पब्लिकेशंस, राइट. These are all subject categories and cited reference search. These are all the pages and facilities which is provided by Indian Citation Index. This is proven. I will just keep all those because these are not of that importance to us. Now, very important one is impact factor services. Okay, these services you must know first. See, for teachers, it is very, very important because for your career advancement scheme, that is for CAS, you must know which impact factor services are qualitative and which are bogus services. Actually, I should not use this word, but because of since 2009 टीचर्स को ये चीज पक्का पता होगी कि 2009 से क्या हुआ है कि कैलकुलेशंस आ गए, एकेडमिक परफॉर्मेंस इंडिकेटर्स आ गए, तो सबको उतने उतने पॉइंट्स चाहिए, राइट. सो जर्नल्स का कैसे है, इफ इट इज हैविंग ISSN नंबर you will get some marks. If it is peer reviewed one, you will get 5 marks more. If it is having impact factor, then इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर 0 से नीचे है तो इतने मार्क, 1 to 5 के बीच में है तो इतने मार्क, 5 के ऊपर है तो इतने मार्क, 10 के ऊपर है तो इतने मार्क है ना. तो सिंस टिल 2019 में यूजीसी केयर लिस्ट आया, लेकिन 2017 जो था वहां पे यूजीसी अप्रूव्ड लिस्ट थी. ओके, और कोई भी सर्विस का इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर चलता था, लेकिन फ्रॉम दिस 7th पे कमीशन, ओके, एंड द न्यू गाइडलाइंस ऑफ यूजीसी, आपको केवल स्कोपस का साइट स्कोर और वेब ऑफ साइंस का इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर, इसी पे मार्क्स मिलेंगे. बाकी कोई भी इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर सर्विसेज पे मार्क्स नहीं मिलते. मीन्स यूजीसी हैज स्टैंडर्डाइज्ड के इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर जो है जर्नल का वो वेब ऑफ साइंस और स्कोपस का ही होना चाहिए. देन ओनली आपको उसका जो बेनिफिट है वो मिलेगा. इतना समझ में आया सबको? यहाँ तक किसी को कोई डाउट है?
नो मैम, नो डाउट. वी आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. यस मैम.
वो तो अभी हम आगे चलते हैं कि हम देखते हैं कि कौन सी इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर सर्विसेज है. ओके, यू विल नो ऑल द इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर सर्विसेज विच आर अवेलेबल. नाउ, जैसे कि मैंने कहा था कि साइट स्कोर में मैंने आपको डिफाइन किया था कि जर्नल का इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं, तो 3 साल का डेटा लगता है. तो इसी प्रकार से एक बहुत पॉपुलर जर्नल है, दैट इज सेल इन साइंस. तो वो सेल का 2009 का इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर कैलकुलेट करने के लिए हमने 2007-2008 का डेटा लिया, और वो डेटा क्या था? टोटल नंबर ऑफ पेपर्स पब्लिश्ड एंड टोटल नंबर ऑफ साइटेशंस दे रिसीव्ड. ओके, तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो, यहाँ पे कैलकुलेशंस करके दिए हैं. सो हाउ मेनी आर्टिकल्स आर पब्लिश्ड in these 2 years in cell? 343 plus 366, that is 709. And for this 709 papers. How many citations they got in last 2 years are 22,087. Okay, so this divided by this, that is 31.152, is the impact factor of SEL for the year 2009. See, these two are variables, number of citations and number of papers published. These are variables. So every year आपके जर्नल का इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर थोड़ा थोड़ा वेरी होता है, तो वो चीज को ध्यान में रखना है आपको. नाउ, इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर देने वाले कौन से सर्विस प्रोवाइडर्स है, जस्ट आप देखिए, ये इसमें देखिए पाएंगे आप, इंटरनेशनल इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर सर्विसेज IIFS, then international services for impact factor and indexing, that is ISIFI, then universal impact factor, then impact factor services for international journals, that is IFSIJ, index Copernicus, that is in IC, then NAS, then global impact factor, cosmos impact factor, all these are the services. अगर आप journals पे देखेंगे तो वहाँ पे आपको दिखेगा कि ग्लोबल इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर इस जर्नल का 7.9 है. ओके, लेकिन ये 7.9 कंसिडर नहीं किया जाएगा आपका, क्योंकि अभी यूजीसी को ये सब इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर सर्विसेज से मतलब ही नहीं है. यूजीसी हैज शॉर्टलिस्टेड ओनली 2 impact factors, that is of Scopus, and second one is Web of Science. The impact factor of Web of Science is also known as ISI impact factor. Okay, ISI impact factor के नाम से वो जाना जाता है, Web of Science का impact factor. आगे चलते हैं. See, this is International Impact Factor Services page. And here there is alert. This is to inform you that somebody is using our name to deposit the fee for impact factor, and he is saying that he show your impact factor in our website, but do not reply those mails. देखिए यहीं पे इंटीग्रिटी डाउटफुल हो जाती है. अभी इसमें इंडेक्स जर्नल्स कौन से है, वो जर्नल्स की लिस्ट आप यहाँ से देख सकते हो, और वो जर्नल्स की क्वालिटी भी आप देख सकते हो, राइट. Then this is ISIFI. You can see the journals master list over here, and you can also check the qualities of the journals which they are indexing. Then this is universal impact factor. देखिए अपने महाराष्ट्र से कुछ जर्नल्स पब्लिश होते हैं, नांदेड़, औरंगाबाद से. So they are having this universal impact factor. Okay. Since till 2017 ये फैक्टर्स को कंसिडर किया गया और उसको मार्क्स दिए गए आपके एपीआई में, लेकिन अभी आपको इसके मार्क्स नहीं मिलेंगे. देखिए 2017 में क्या होता था, सपोज माय पेपर इज पब्लिश्ड इन स्कोपस जर्नल. ओके, और स्कोपस जर्नल में दुनिया के टॉप मोस्ट जर्नल्स को इंडेक्स किया जाता है रिस्पेक्टिव फील्ड्स के. तो ये मेरा स्कोपस का इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर सपोज 1.2 है, और मेरे कलीग का जो जर्नल है वो यूनिवर्सल इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर का है और उसका इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर 7 है. यू कैन नॉट कंपेयर दिस टू इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर्स एट ऑल. लेकिन मेरा जो क्वालिटी पेपर स्कोपस जर्नल में है जिसका इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर 1 पॉइंट समथिंग है, उसको कम मार्क्स मिलते थे, और दूसरे का जिसका UIF है, यूनिवर्सल इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर, उसको मुझसे 10 मार्क ज्यादा मिलते थे उसी पेपर के लिए. तो ये डिस्पैरिटी उस वक्त में थी, इसीलिए यूजीसी ने ये डिसीजन लिया है. सो दिस इज द नेक्स्ट सर्विस, दैट इज IFSIJ. यू कैन सी, and this is Index Copernicus. It is also a very well-known service, Index Copernicus, in other countries, and they are providing IC value. They are not using the term impact factor. They are giving you Index Copernicus value, and good journals are indexed in Index Copernicus. See here some of the journals you can see over here. This is the master list, and they are giving the statistics like this, that is total citations 245. Okay, and IC value for 2019 is 154.27. like this statistics it will provide to you, Index Copernicus. Okay, then we will go ahead. There is one more rating system, that is National Academy of Agricultural Sciences, NAS rating it is known as. And this is recognized one because it is based on, the formula is based on the impact factor of Web of Science. Okay, so that is why it is recognized by UGC. So there is a formula for getting this NAS rating of the journal. Okay, that I will not discuss in detail because there are some more points to show you. There is one more service, that is GIF, that is Global Impact Factor. And you can search these journals also, master list also. Okay. Then there is one more, Cosmos. देखिए ये सर्विस भी महाराष्ट्र से पब्लिश्ड बहुत सारे जर्नल्स को इंडेक्स करती है. ओके, and these are all the index journals by Cosmos Impact Factor. Okay, now there is one more general impact factor, there is one more SJIF, and there was one block open for discussion, and that is scholarly open access journals. Scholarly open access journals. Just a second. मी लेक्चर मध्ये आहे मॅडम, फोन करते नंतर. Okay. See, experts, what the experts say. See, the title is Look Out for Bogus Impact Factor Companies. The expert says that the proliferation of predatory open access publishers has created several new and expanding markets. One of these is the market for journal rankings. See, they have just called it as the market. और वो सही भी है. जब से कैलकुलेशंस आए एपीआई में, इतनी सारी चीजें, और प्लेजारिज्म बढ़ गया है. जब से ये सब चीजें आई है कैलकुलेशंस एपीआईज, तो उसमें लोग वो मतलब यूजीसी का कहना ये था टू एनहांस द क्वालिटी ऑफ रिसर्च हम ये सब कर रहे हैं. लेकिन उसका एक बैड इफेक्ट हुआ कि लोग कुछ भी पब्लिश करने लगे, सब स्टैंडर्ड चीजें, पब्लिकेशंस बढ़ गए, लेकिन द क्वालिटी इज नॉट एनहांस्ड. क्वालिटी जो है वो डिग्रेड होते गई है. ओके, सो these experts, they have pointed out with reasons which are the bogus impact factor services. Okay, the very first one they have traced is journal impact factor. Okay, this bogus organization is an obvious appropriation of the former Institute for Scientific Information. देखिए, वेब ऑफ साइंस जो साइटेशन इंडेक्सिंग सर्विसेज देती है, previously it was published by in hard copies. Okay, बहुत पहले से 1960s से इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर साइंटिफिक इंफॉर्मेशन ISI, ये इंस्टीट्यूट वो वेब ऑफ साइंस के पूरे साइटेशन इंडेक्सेस को हार्ड कॉपी में पब्लिश करती थी, प्रिंट फॉर्मेट में. लेकिन बाद में इसको टेक ओवर किया गया थॉमसन एंड रूटर कंपनी के द्वारा, and Thomson and Reuters company now maintaining Web of Science online. Okay, and ये जो इंस्टीट्यूट है, ये इंस्टीट्यूट का अस्तित्व खत्म हो गया है. ओके, एंड अभी थॉमसन रूटर उसका इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर मैनेज करता है. तो उन्होंने कहा कि ये जो पर्टिकुलर बोगस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, ये इंडिया से ऑपरेट हो रही है, लेकिन उन्होंने कोई लोकेशन इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं दिया है वेबसाइट पे उनके, एंड देयर डोमेन नेम इंफॉर्मेशन इज ब्लॉक्ड ओवर हियर. ओके, सो देयर आर सम बोगस impact factor services also. So while selecting the journals and going through the information of that particular journal, you must check where this journal is indexed. If it is indexed in Scopus, if it is indexed in Web of Science, you can shortlist that particular journal for sending your papers. See, now here I would like to tell you one more thing. There are two keywords here also. The first one is predatory journals, and you should know which is the real one and which is the wrong one. Okay, so predatory journals should be avoided. And the second one is clone journals. In UGC care list, you will be getting the list of clone journals. देखिए, clone journals means exactly क्लोन का मतलब क्या होता है? एग्जैक्टली सिमिलर वर्जन. ओके, तो क्लोन जर्नल्स जो होते हैं उसमें क्या होता है मैं आपको बताती हूँ. अभी मेरे पास में 2 प्लेजरिज्म की केसेस आई फॉर गिविंग द ओपिनियन. ओके, सो हुआ ऐसे कि एक जर्नल है जो स्कोपस में इंडेक्स्ड है, राइट? सेम ISSN नंबर, सेम टाइटल and same publisher, same physical lookout. The front page is exactly similar, but the papers published inside that particular journal are different. Means this will be misleading factor for the researchers how to select. So you should also go through the list of clone journals which are given by UGC care. Okay, that you should check. Now, how to evaluate the journals? So we will see the first 4 because we have taken only the first 4 citation indexing surveys. So Web of Science publishes every year journal citation reports, and it will provide you for that particular year which journal is the topmost, which journals are in first 10, first 50, first 100. Then Scopus also is providing you every year statistics, that is Scopus Journal Analyzer. Then Scopus is also giving you free service, that is Skymago Journal and Country Rank, that is SJR and SNIP. Okay, so all 4 concepts I will show you now. See, Thomson and Reuters publishes journal citation report every year, and it will be giving you the values like this. See, this is analytical chemistry. Then 8.721 is the impact factor. Okay, then what is H index? All that things you will be getting from, this is journal citation reports. It is publishing every year. Now Scopus Journal Analyzer will also provide you the same information. You can see by putting here performing arts, you can also see the list of the journals over here. Okay, and Scopus is also providing you free service, that is SJR. If you go to Google and put there Skymago Journal and Country Rank, you will be getting this page. Okay, and what it will be providing you? It will be providing you journal ranking, country ranking, and various other tools. See, this is the Skymago. This is totally free of cost available. Okay, see, this is one of the journal, and you can see this is under Q1. They have put the journals rank wise in 4 categories: Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. So these are all Q1 category journals. Now you can see, you can search over here social sciences, library science, and 2018. So it will be giving you the information for all those particular journals. Okay, in this way. See, there is one journal shortlisted over here. Okay, Decidocs journal it is. So it is also providing you the H index of that particular journal. This is very open access service of Scopus, and you can use this particular service. See this way. This H index is 9. Okay, and as per Scopus, okay, which country is topmost as far as the publications are concerned? The first place is USA, second is China, and India is on 9th position. Okay, as per the research published in Scopus, India is on 9th position, and this is the statistics for country. That is, for India, as per Scopus, H index is 570. These many documents are published from India, and these are the number of citations received by these papers, and average citation per document is 9. Okay, so in this way, this STR giving you all the statistics. See, for my subject, India is again on 9th position. Okay, with all these documents and all. So this service also you should use. Now, see, I have told you that Scopus Index journals, they are categorized into Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4 categories. So Q1 is occupied by top 25% journals. Means if your paper is published in Q1 category journals, means it is the most qualitative paper. Okay. Q2 occupied by journals in 25 to 50% group. Q3 is occupied by 50 to 75% group. And Q4 is occupied by journals in 75 to 100% group, right? So you can see over here, and this is actually the formula, how they calculate the SGR values and all. Okay. So ये चीजें आपको अभी समझ में आ गई, ऐसे मुझे लगता है, right? Now, book impacts are also calculated. See, some of the book series, they are indexed in Scopus also. So here you can see the things. H index I have already told you. I10 index I have already told you. But now देखिए पिछले कुछ सालों में ये जो सोशल मीडिया जो है वो बहुत आगे निकल गया है. There is lot of advancement in social media. Okay, तो there are some alternative indices also. तो उसको हम थोड़ा सा देख लेंगे. आई विल नॉट गो इनटू द डिटेल ऑफ दैट. लेकिन एच इंडेक्स का एक लिमिटेशन है, दैट इज अगर आपके 10 ही पेपर रहेंगे तो 10 के ऊपर आपका एच इंडेक्स जा ही नहीं सकता है. भले आपके एक पेपर को 200 साइटेशंस क्यों ना हो, लेकिन नंबर ऑफ पेपर्स आपके नहीं बढ़ेंगे तो आपका एच इंडेक्स वहीं पे रुक जाता है. ओके, इसीलिए उन्होंने कुछ जी इंडेक्स करके उसका अल्टरनेटिव सॉल्यूशन निकाला है. तो उतने डिटेल में हम नहीं जाएंगे, लेकिन आप एक चीज को ध्यान में रख सकते हैं, दैट इज अल्ट मैट्रिक्स. जैसे वेब पे, सोशल मीडिया पे जो भी चीजें होती है तो उसके लिए अल्टरनेटिव मैट्रिक्स इस्तेमाल होता है. ये अल्टरनेटिव मैट्रिक्स में नंबर ऑफ व्यूज कितने हैं, देन नंबर ऑफ डाउनलोड्स कितने हैं, तो ये सब चीजें काउंट की जाती है. नाउ आई विल शो यू हाउ टू make your research visible. Okay, what are the tools? So there are some databases for researchers. You should create your researchers profile under all these sites. Okay, the very popular site and for us UGC people, okay, the database for registration is Vidwan database. See, this is actually the page of Vidwan database, and here you can make the registration. This is totally available free of cost. Okay, and after registering in this site, they will give you one page, and under that page you should give your resume, your publications, your PhD topics, if you are guide, how many PhDs awarded, how many are ongoing, and in this way you can put your biodata and make yourself visible in the research domain. Okay, so this is Vidwan. And remember, after my session, everybody who is attending this session, they should register themselves under Vidwan category. Okay, now when you register under Vidwan category, then आपका जो रिसर्च विजिबल होगा पूरी दुनिया के लिए, राइट? सी, इन दिस वे दे हैव categorized subject wise and they have registered the experts over here. सपोज आपको रिसर्च मैट्रिक्स में कौन अच्छा टॉक देता है वो देखना है, यू कैन यूज दिस विद्वान डेटाबेस. अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर एक्सपर्टाइज यू कैन शॉर्टलिस्ट द रिसोर्स पर्सन्स also. Okay, in this way, see, I have seen for my subject, so here Dr. Jagdish Arora, Mandar Joshi. So when you go over here, view profile, their profile will be accessed over here. Okay, in this way you can create your own profile. See, she is my colleague Shalini Litkar, and her profile is given over here. You can see. So Vidwan database is the facility given by UGC. So there is also one platform given by Scopus, that is Scopus Author Identifier. Okay, see here you can create your profile in Scopus, and you will get your unique identity number, ORCID. Okay, under Web of Science also you can create your profile. Okay, there is some procedure, but it is very simple. And see, I have created my researcher ID over here under Web of Science, and my researcher ID is this. Okay, and whenever you submit your resume for some work, you always quote all these researcher IDs you have created. So automatically the people will track your research over here. Okay, this is the thing. This is ORCID ID. Register, create ID, and share your ID. See, my ORCID ID is this. Okay, so in this way you can make visible your research. Then there is one more, that is Altmetrics, and this is related to social media. So you must know how to make yourself and your publications popular by using social media platforms. Okay, so actually this concept is very new, and you can see over here Altmetrics word was coined by Jason Prim. Okay, in 2010, and social web is used for all these things, and social media platforms are Google Plus, Blogs, Mendeley. Okay, then Reddit, Publons, Papier, Wikipedia, YouTube. So all these platforms are used for getting this altmetrics. Okay, and this altmetrics collects the data from Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, policy documents, mainstream media, blogs, Mendeley, site you like, then Papier, Publons, Wikipedia, YouTube, and all. And why it is useful? Because it can answer the questions like how many times it was downloaded, then who is reading my work, then what is covered by any news agencies, was it covered, then are other researchers commenting on it, then how many times it was shared, in which countries it was shared. So such type of statistics you will get from all these altmetric tools, that is altmetric.com, our research.org, plumx metrics, readermeter, then PLOS, then crowdometer, and all. Okay, so I will show you altmetrics first. See, this is the altmetric site, and it is for researchers. If you are a researcher, click on this. If you want to know about publishers, click over here. Okay, this is the page of altmetrics, and altmetrics uses all these sources and get the data from all this. Suppose you are having one blog, then how many times that blog is referred, okay, how many times it was liked, how many comments are there. Okay, so all this type of information this altmetrics gives. There is one more site, that is our projects, our research, and there is plumx metrics is also there. And plumx metrics, what it will give you, it will give you the citations, then it will show you the usage, then how many captures are there, how many mentions are there. So all these things this will give. This is reader meter, and you can see this is PLOS. So these are all altmetrics tools we can use for tracking our research uses by the social media. Okay, so before concluding my lecture, I would also like to tell you one more concept, that is open access. Okay. What open access is? Open access means the literature which is available free of cost on the web. You can access it 24 by 7. You can download it, you can take printout of it, and it is copyright free and it is cost free. Okay. So suppose, I would just like to tell you one thing. Suppose if you have published your paper in Scopus journal, okay, in Scopus index journal, so it is subscription based. तो उसकी रिसर्च विजिबिलिटी कितनी रहेगी? जो उसको सब्सक्राइब करते हैं उन्हीं के यूजर्स तक उसका विजिबिलिटी रहेगी. लेकिन देर इज वन मोर कॉन्सेप्ट to enhance the visibility of your research, and that is called as self archiving. Okay, self archiving का मतलब ये है, that is the safe route. Okay, actually that is you published in scholarly journal and you then submit your paper published in the scholarly journal to the archives. There are so many archives available on the web, subject wise, okay, and open access archives are there, disciplinary archives are there. And suppose your published paper, if you have archived to any subject depository under open access, तो उसका विजिबिलिटी बढ़ता है. और इसमें आपको डर लगेगा कि मैंने तो कॉपीराइट फॉर्म लिख के दिया हूँ पब्लिशर को, ओके, तो मैं मेरा पब्लिश्ड पेपर उठा के आर्काइव कैसे कर सकता हूँ, ये अगर डाउट है तो उसके लिए पब्लिशर्स की कॉपीराइट और सेल्फ आर्काइविंग पॉलिसीज आपको दिखाने वाला डेटाबेस है, शेरपा रोमियो डेटाबेस, राइट. तो वो शेरपा रोमियो डेटाबेस आप यूज करके आप क्या कर सकते हो, उसको आर्काइव करके आपके रिसर्च की विजिबिलिटी बढ़ा सकते हो. एक्चुअली सेल्फ आर्काइविंग कॉन्सेप्ट एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए मुझे सेपरेट 1.5 आवर लगता है. सो आई कुड नॉट इंक्लूड दैट पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक इन दिस सेशन. ओके, सो आई होप दिस वॉज टू टेक्निकल, लेकिन मैंने आपको काफ़ी इजी करके बताया है, तो आपको कॉन्सेप्ट्स क्लियर हो गई होंगी. सो thank you so much, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to interact with you. Thank you so much. If any questions are there, it will be my privilege to answer. Yes, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, Dr. Chinmay Diodar, Sanskrit teacher, she wants to know about ResearchGate, ma'am.
Okay. ResearchGate is also a social media, okay, but see, it is also citation indexing service. ResearchGate is also a citation indexing service, but the group covered is a very small group, ResearchGate, right? For exchanging your articles, that platform is there. You can use that ResearchGate also, but there will not be any advantage in your academic career for that. Just sharing the each other's research, it is okay.
Miss, is it we have to subscribe ResearchGate, or how is it?
Yeah, registration is there, but it is free of cost.
Okay, miss.
Yeah.
And same thing with academia.
Yes, see, academia is also what I told you, that is the archival facility it will provide you. Means I have published my paper in journal and then I have archived in academia, right? So many other people, they have also archived their publications in academia. So you will get open access to all these papers through academia, right? So academia is also a general archiving tool to enhance the visibility. And when you go to DOAR, please record it. DOAR, that is Directory of Open Access Repositories. Directory of Open Access Repositories. You may go through this particular directory, and you can also search for performing arts over there, and you will get some discipline specific archives over there. And you can use the papers archived by other authors also, and you can also register, and you can upload your papers in that archive.
सॉरी मैम, मैं आपका थोड़ा और टाइम ले रही हूँ। मैम आपने बोला था यूजीसी केयर लिस्ट में परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट्स का जो आप बोल रहे थे 35 जर्नल्स कवर्ड है, मैम वो आप प्लीज जरा बताएंगे स्क्रीन पर?
हाँ, स्क्रीन पे बताती हूँ।
हाँ।
एक मिनट, just a second.
Yes ma'am, no problem.
I will show you that in live.
Yes ma'am.
Is it visible now?
Yes ma'am, yes, very much.
Okay. So it is UGC Care. Okay. This is the official website. Okay. See here, you will have to register first over here. Okay. So I have already logged into it. Right. आपको आपके email ID से यहाँ पे login करना पड़ता है. First register yourself, then log in over there. Then you will be getting this list of clone journals. I told you the clone journals are the predatory journals. Okay, they will use the name and fame of other journals, but the articles inside will be different. So you should not use this. So all the 35 journals you will get from here, UGC Care List. Just a second. See, this is my username and this is my password. I am not robot. Okay, then login. After login, you will be getting all these things. Then this is UGC list group 1, UGC list group 2. This is Scopus on Web of Sciences. This is list group 1. Okay, here you can make the searches. Click on search. You will be getting this page. Select subject. Then here performing arts. Search. See, 35 journals are there. This is the first one. This is the second one. Then बहुरूपी संगीत नाटक अकेडमी का है ये बहुरूपी. Then this is व्यंजना आर्ट एंड कल्चर सोसाइटी. Then मिथिलांचल संगीत परिषद. Then Indiana University Press, Black's Camera. Then dance education in practice, that is Taylor and Francis. Okay. So researchers and teachers also, you try to publish your papers in these 35 journals in the first stage, and then go for Scopus and Web of Science after publishing over here. That will be my advice. Then film philosophy is there. Okay. Then you can see Edinburgh University Press. Then there are some other also. Then this is framework. Then ISA journal. Then you can see Kathakriti, Natyapatra. Then Natrang. Then this is Shruti. Then Shodhakosh, Journal of Visual and Performing Arts. Okay. Then Census of Cinema, RPS Journal. Then Sangeet Natak. It is again of Sangeet Natak Academy. Then this is NSD, National School of Drama, Ranga Prasanga. Okay. Then we will go ahead. And this is Storm. Then Journal of Popular Television, Theatre International. Okay. And see, ISSN number is there. ISSN number is there. And it is also indexed in Scopus. Okay. Are you getting my point?
Hello? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So it is also indexed in Scopus.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is of Intellect Publisher. And suppose if you copy this ISSN number and put it under UGC care, put it in the Google search box, you will be getting access to their website. And from there, you can take the information. How to publish, then what is the procedure, then author's guidelines and all. So is it okay? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any more questions?
मैम स्कोपस में भी सेम प्रोसीजर है ना जो आप बोले
स्कोपस में भी सेम प्रोसीजर है.
जर्नल सर्च करने के लिए.
हाँ, स्कोपस में भी सेम प्रोसीजर है. And if you will use that Schemago site, na,
हाँ, yes, ma'am.
you will get more options, and you will also come to know which journal is in Q1 category, Q2 category, Q3 and Q4. So topmost journals you can select.
ओके मैम. मैम ये जो गूगल स्कॉलर है, अभी अगर टीचर्स को अपना प्रोफाइल क्रिएट करना है तो आप एक छोटा सा डेमो बताएंगे कि कैसे करना है वो प्रोफाइल क्रिएट अपना गूगल स्कॉलर में.
आप गूगल स्कॉलर में जाइए, माय साइटेशन सर्विस में जाइए, माय साइटेशन सर्विस. ठीक है. माय साइटेशन सर्विस में जाने के बाद में आपका इंस्टीट्यूशन का आईडी जो होता है ना, आपके कॉलेज का आईडी,
ओके,
ईमेल आईडी,
हाँ, यस मैम,
वो देना पड़ता है और आपके क्रेडेंशियल्स देने पड़ते हैं. व्हाट इज योर नेम, व्हाट इज योर टॉप, ये एक्सपर्टाइज, सब्जेक्ट एंड ऑल. वो देने के बाद में आपको उसको मैं मेरा निकाल के दिखा दूं क्या आपको?
हाँ मैम, प्लीज.
क्योंकि आपका नहीं है तो मैं मेरा दिखाती हूँ आपको.
यस मैम.
आई विल जस्ट शो यू. See, this is Google. Okay. Now, my citation. Okay. This is Google Scholar Citations. ये मेरा प्रोफाइल आ गया. उसमें आपको ऐसे मेल में अकाउंट होना चाहिए. अभी मेरा जीमेल ओपन है, गूगल मीट पे मैं हूँ करके वो डायरेक्टली मुझे दे दिया. राइट. मिल रहा है. अभी देखिए वो पुरानी स्लाइड थी, अभी मेरा H इंडेक्स बढ़ गया, 9 हो गया. उसमें 7 था, अभी मेरा I10 8 हो गया. और नंबर ऑफ साइटेशंस 155 थे, वो 224 हो गए. सो दिस इज वन ऑफ माय पेपर. ओके, वो कहाँ साइट हुआ है मुझे देखना है, तो इसको मैं क्लिक करूंगी. देखिए, एसीएम डेटाबेस में हुआ है, गवर्नमेंट इंफॉर्मेशन क्वार्टरली एल्सेवियर के जर्नल में हुआ है.
मैम, जो हमारे टीचर्स हैं उनके जो रिसर्च आर्टिकल्स है बहुत बार ऐसा है कि प्रिंट में है जो कि ऑनलाइन कवर नहीं है.
हाँ.
तो इन दैट केस अगर उनको क्रिएट करना है अपना गूगल प्रोफाइल स्कॉलर में, तो वो मैन्युअली कर सकते हैं ना मैम?
देखिए, आपको आपके जो टीचर्स है उनके प्रोफाइल्स अगर ये करना है, बनाने हैं,
यस मैम.
तो आपको अगर फिर से हम एक बार मिल सकेंगे ना, तो मैं आपको आर्काइविंग प्रोसीजर बता दूंगी. जैसे मैंने कहा कि DOAR में जाइए, आई विल जस्ट शो यू. ये आपको क्लियर हो गया?
यस मैम.
हाँ, अभी देखिए, जैसे इफ यू गो टू DOAR, ये है वो शेरपा का सर्विस है. ठीक है, अभी यहाँ पे उन्होंने ओपन एक्सेस आर्काइव्स बना के रखे हैं, राइट? तो अगर आपको एडवांस सर्च में जाइए और यहाँ पे आपको ढूंढना है, ओके, रिपोजिटरी डिसिप्लिनरी में जाना, क्योंकि आपको एक डिसिप्लिन का चाहिए ना, तो डिसिप्लिनरी को क्लिक करेंगे आप. यहाँ पे सब्जेक्ट्स दिए हुए होंगे, ठीक है? तो आपका आर्ट्स में आएगा ना, परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट्स. ठीक है,
यस मैम.
और सॉरी, एक्चुअली शेयरिंग में स्क्रॉल का ऑप्शन नहीं दे रहा है वो. ओके, इसको जाके आप अगर सर्च करेंगे,
हाँ.
हाँ, तो देखिए इतनी वेबसाइट्स. These are all the repositories, okay? These are all repositories. Disciplinary. उसमें भी अगर आप, जैसे ये है आर्काइवल साउंड रिकॉर्डिंग्स, ओके, तो इसको आपने क्लिक किया, तो ये डिसिप्लिनरी आर्काइव है, इसका ये URL है, आप उसके ऊपर गए. तो ऐसे आर्काइव को ढूंढ के आपको क्या करना पड़ता है, उसमें अपना पेपर जो है, जो प्रिंट फॉर्मेट में पब्लिश हुआ है, उसका PDF बनाइए और वो यहाँ पे डिपॉजिट कीजिए. तो ये सब जो DOAR में जो आर्काइवल प्लेटफॉर्म्स है, उसको सबको गूगल इंडेक्स करता है. तो जैसे ही आपका पेपर यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, 2-3 दिन के बाद में आपको वो पेपर आपके नाम से गूगल में दिखना शुरू हो जाएगा. सो उसको कहते हैं एक्चुअली आर्काइविंग, सेल्फ आर्काइविंग. हमने हमारे खुद के जो ये है उसको देखिए, परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट्स विजिबल किया है, तो इस प्रकार से कर सकते हैं. देखिए, अभी देखो ये आ गया ग्लोबल, इसमें आप आपका पेपर डालिए, लाइब्रेरी डिजिटल रिपोजिटरी, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ द विजुअल एंड परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट्स. तो ये जो ये है, ये तो इंस्टीट्यूशनल है, इसमें उनके इंस्टीट्यूट के पेपर्स आपको मिलेंगे, उनके इंस्टीट्यूट के फैकल्टी के पेपर्स, ओके. तो वो आपके काम में नहीं आएगा, लेकिन ये जो मैं बता रही हूँ ग्लोबल, तो उसमें आप आपका पेपर आर्काइव कर दीजिए. देखिए, ये लाइब्रेरी डिजिटल रिपोजिटरी है, इसमें लोगों ने जो किया है सबमिट, उसको वो सब यहाँ पे आया है, ओके. तो जैसे आपको डांस एंड ड्रामा का देखना है, तो ये सब कलेक्शंस है, ओरिएंटल बैलेट, मॉडर्न डांस, हिस्ट्री एंड थियरी ऑफ डांस ड्रामा, इंडिया एंड एशियन डांस. ये अगर हमने लिया, इसमें क्या क्या है, ये रिसर्च पब्लिकेशन एक है, उसको हमने क्लिक किया. ओके, सो दिस इज द पेपर. सी दिस इज रिटन बाय गैमेज इमेज. तो ऐसे लोगों ने डिपॉजिट किए हुए पेपर्स भी आप रिव्यू ऑफ लिटरेचर के लिए ले सकते हो. एंड सी द पीडीएफ इज अवेलेबल ओवर हियर. तो ऐसे आपका पेपर भी आएगा उसमें. समझ में आया?
यस मैम, यस.
हाँ, तो
Yes,
इसके लिए आपको खुद को एक्सरसाइज करना पड़ेगा. मैंने आपको प्लेटफॉर्म्स तो बता दिए, राइट?
यस मैम, यस मैम.
इसके लिए एक प्रैक्टिकल सेशन जो है, अगर आप अपने लेवल पे भी ले लिए ना, सब लोग बैठ के, तो भी हो जाएगा. यू कैन एक्सप्लोर इट.
Yes ma'am.
Okay,
Yes ma'am.
so I think your doubts are clear now.
Research scholars, do you have any questions? Research scholars?
Not at present, ma'am, but as we use, maybe then we might have.
Yeah,
So we can contact her then if it is possible.
I know this topic was too technical for you. Some of the concepts are very new to you. लेकिन अगर आपने उसके ऊपर काम किया तो definitely you can use all such platforms. Hello, Ramaya ma'am.
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Now it's my time. Yeah, any more question, research scholars? If no, then I will propose a vote of thanks now. Yes? Thank you so much, Mangala ma'am, for such an enlightening and brilliant session. I, on behalf of Nalanda Nityakala Mahavidyalaya, express my sincere gratitude to you, madam, for taking time out of your very busy schedule and sharing your expertise. Thank you so much, ma'am, again. Thank you so much. I am very grateful to our management, Nalanda Dance Research Center, for the support. Our principal, ma'am, Dr. Uma Rele, for always encouraging and supporting us in organizing such activities. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your support. I would also like to thank IQAC coordinator, Dr. Meenakshi Iyer Gangopadhyay, Library Advisory Committee members, again Dr. Meenakshi Madam and Dr. Chinmay Diodar, for the successful organization of this webinar. A very special thanks to Vignesh Mahajan for the technical support. Last but not the least, to all our teachers of Nalanda and research scholars for the active participation. This webinar would not have been possible without your active interest and participation. Thank you, everyone.